All right, so I'm going to pass kind of some messages I was getting from a group. So sometimes I get messages from, like, you have a mother figure that comes through, well, then another mother and another mother. So picture this. You got a couple spirits on the other side. They're all moms, and they're sitting there talking, and they're talking about kind of what bad moms they were. On this side, like they're talking about kind of the mistakes and the mishaps that they made from, not being there to protect their children. Kind of, some of them I think used to be a little abusive. Some were just absent and they just weren't around. And so they're talking about kind of those mistakes and those things that they did wrong. And they're kind of like, as they sit there and they're kind of arguing over who was the worst mom, more mothers start to kind of enter the room, and they all start to kind of listen, and oh yeah, I did this wrong, and oh yeah, I did this wrong, and they're all talking about the things that they did wrong. And a few of them are talking about real heinous acts that they did, but a lot of them are kind of talking about those mishaps that they did based on not knowing or following in what happened to them. Like, this used to happen to me, so I did this to my kids, and kind of talking about those types of things that they did. And then others were feeling like they were bad moms, but then as they sit and watch their children kind of recall who they were, their children speak nothing but loving. So their children kind of like send all these messages of loving and how much they love their mom and they miss their mom, and you can just feel the love that the child had towards them. So they feel that loveness in their heart, and they're like, I must have did something right, because my kid isn't pointing out all the bad stuff that I did, but I really feel like I did these bad things. And so as they're sitting there kind of recalling everything, there's one loving spirit that steps through. And this was like, she was a mom, she was a grandma, she kind of got to do everything, right? She might have even been a great grandma. Like, she did a lot on earth. And she steps through and she kind of lets them know, she kind of explains to them that it's no longer about what they did on earth, but what they are doing in heaven. What are they doing in heaven to grow and to help those on earth? What messages are they sending? And so as they did that, messages started to flow. So the first message: I am so sorry I hurt you with my anger and my pain and disdain for my trauma made me create the trauma in you. Please don't sit in your trauma like I did, but grow from it. You have the power to do that. So embrace your power and grow from it and be better than I was. I know you can. Second message came through. Now, a couple of them kind of changed some words at the end, so we're going to try to add all 3 words. So, I'm so proud of you. You have moved from what you didn't like in life, and you changed it for your future. You took how I was as a mom, and you took what you loved about it, and you kind of continued it, and you took what you didn't love about it, and you changed it. And I love it. It's gorgeous to watch you. It is amazing. My grandbabies are so amazing, and you are doing a great job. Someone else said a fabulous job, and someone else said amazing. And someone right now is just being, you did the job you needed to do. So keep going and give yourself credit for the job that you did. You made the changes because you knew what was right and what wasn't. So keep doing it. You know better. Keep going. You got this. Third message: I'm so proud of you. And yes, I hear you. I hear your struggles and the missing me. I miss you too. I miss being able to help you with the advice. And I am so impressed that you instinctually know what to do or what I will say, because you move in that direction. You move on the advice I would have given you, And sometimes even better than the advice I would have given you. Because you are making amazing choices. Don't doubt your strength, because you have it. You have strength, you have power, you have amazingness. So keep being amazing. The last one. From all the mothers. From all the mothers on this side, we love you. Keep striving to be the best mom you can be. Give yourself grace in the mistakes and learn to grow. That's what it's about. That's what it's about here. And when you go on the other side, you know that you made some good choices for your children. And we're not always perfect. We're not always going to be great. We're not always going to be great. We're not always going to be perfect. But continuing to, when you make a mistake, instead of letting it take you out of the game, instead of letting it kind of stop your life and stop you from moving on, you go, oh, I made a mistake. How can I change that for the future? Or what can I learn so I don't do that again? So learning from the mistakes, not letting the mistakes keep you, but learning from them and continuing to go through, because you're doing an amazing job. So the mothers over there that also feel sometimes that they might not have made the best choices, and some of them didn't. Some definitely were not what you needed as a mom. But they're recognizing what they did wrong there, over there, and they want to be your guides here. And they understand too, if you don't want them to guide you, they'll guide you from afar too, just by sending you that love that you need and that strength that you need. So, all right. Sending love to everybody. Loves and hugs. Bye.